So, creatures moving through the woods. Are we talking about Bigfoot here?
Okay. Not exactly.
Okay, then talk to me. What'd you see? What'd you experience? What do you think it is?
Oh, man. So, yeah, last year, the beginning of June, all right? So, the beginning of June in the Uinta Basin here, Uinta Basin, again, just in case you forget, there is a place called Uinta Canyon. It's a big, amazing place. It's so beautiful up there. So I was at the trailhead of the Uinta Canyon. It has horse, a horse place. You know, you could tie up your horses or whatever. There's a lot of parking, whatever. It's a trailhead. What else can you? What else do you need? But I was like maybe about, I don't know, like 1,500 feet away from like the main start of the trailhead. So I was like chilling in the hammock, just relaxing. I was just gonna take a nap. Actually, I had the tent over, the hammock and my stuff there. And you could hear other people coming to and fro from the trail, like passing by me. It's heavy traffic, or not heavy traffic, but at that time it was. And then it kind of just started to like relax a little bit. And this was like around 12 in the afternoon. I don't know. It just kind of happened at once, but like I start to hear like people running and screaming, like kind of like just in the moment. And it's like nothing you hear on the movies. It's a lot more eerie when you hear it in person. It's scary. It's like, it shocked me, and I'm like kind of frozen and I don't know what to do. And, I hear them getting closer and closer to the entrance. I'm right there, on the side, and, I kind of like poke my head up to get a better picture of what's going on, and trying to pinpoint exactly where they are through my just my head and my ears. And so I get up and I hear it, and I'm like, what's going on? Like my heart's beating, what's going on? This is crazy. And I sit up, put my legs down. I'm just sitting there, and I hear them run past. I'm like, okay, I don't know how many there are. I can't see anything from the tent over me. All I could see is what's down below. And I hear like dogs, like, how like dogs pant in their footsteps or whatever. And they're all around me. And I'm like kind of freaking out, because I'm like, oh crap, like wolves, coyote, like what is going, animals, they're getting chased by something, and then I stand up, I'm still under the tent thing, and something sweeps me on my legs. Like I literally get swept under my legs. I hit my back on the hammock and I fall flat on my face. And I'm just disoriented, like what's going on? And I hear people like laughing, screaming, help, help. But the people already made it to their vehicles. It's these things that are running past. I don't even know how much there were. There were several. But I hear them, and it sounded like humans, like just the way they talked, everything. They were like these weird coyote looking creatures or whatever, like dogs. And man, like I just run, I book it, go into the trailhead where the cars are, and they have a truck. I hop into their truck, and they're booking it, even though these things are surrounding us. It's like what are they waiting for? They could attack us at any moment, looking back, but they're just surrounding us like it's funny. They're laughing like hyenas. You know how hyenas laugh? It's like the most eeriest thing. I'm shaking. I don't know what's going on. I can't even breathe. Like I'm in shock. Everybody else is, and we don't know what to do. So they're parked in front of the parking space, and you know, they just book it over the bumps, the ramps, and we're out of there. I left my car, all my belongings there. But you know, all I could, think about, was my family. All I could think about in that moment was like, I need to get home. I like, who are these people? Like they're probably from different groups or whatever. And in that moment, we get out of there. I don't know what it was, but man, it was scary. We got to the road, which is maybe like 4 miles away from the main trailhead. The main road, you could see everything. You could see the mountains, and it's just flat as far as I can see. It's like the basin is like a giant bowl. So once you get to a certain point, you can see, all out into the bowl of the basin. And so we're just like, I'm puking. I'm puking all over myself and crying, and everybody else is kind of doing the same. We're just like, what the hell just happened? Like, yeah, like in that moment, I was powerless. Everybody else was too, and like, man. So we exchanged numbers right after we calmed down, trying to figure out what's going on. And like, dude, oh man. Yeah, that experience, shook me even to this day, even right now. It's like, how does something like that happen? What are these things, And, from my memory, when I was thinking, they had like human hands, human features. They were like a hybrid of some sort. And man, I don't know. It was so messed up.
Was this broad daylight?
Yeah, 12 in the afternoon.
Wow.
That's how I was able to see them clearly. It just happened so fast. I never ran so fast in my life. I never experienced anything. I never experienced any event so fast in my life. I got in a car accident. I got in all these different fights and stuff, but that was so fast. Yet I was still able to feel it in slow motion. It was like a bad dream. Like you're trying to run, but you're in place and you're stuck and you can't breathe. That's the exact same feeling. Just terror, just sheer terror, and just everything about it. Luckily I wasn't like the white girl in the horror movie and I froze. Like I literally, everybody was on a mission, dude. Like we got out of there, exchanged numbers, and I got out of there. And I talked to a couple people that were there to this day, and they're still shaken by that. Nothing's happened to them yet, as much as I did, but that was the first experience that I had at the beginning of June last year. Of all times, I'm just chilling. I was chilling on my hammock, dude, on a beautiful day. Like, what the heck?